The Little Bully by Beth Bracken. Billy was a cool kid. He was nice to people. He was nice to animals. He had a nice smile, and he was very polite. Billy had a lot of friends, and nobody was ever mean to him. Well, nobody except Fred. Fred could see the tiniest stain on Billy's shirt. Billy spills everything. What a slob! If Billy made one mistake when he was writing, Fred would point and laugh. Billy can't even write his name. For show and tell, Billy brought a drawing of his family. He thought it was pretty great. But Fred couldn't stop laughing when he saw it. You used so much pink. That's a color for girls. Billy tried to stand up for himself, but no matter what he said, Fred would just laugh. It made Billy feel horrible. Billy started to think he wasn't smart, or funny, or nice to look at. Billy started to think that nobody liked him. Billy didn't want to go to school anymore, but he didn't want to tell his mom or dad the real reason. Instead, he said, "School is dumb. I just want to stay home." "Going to school is your job," Dad told him. "It's important for you to do your job," Mom said. So, Billy kept going to school, and Fred kept teasing him. One day, Billy wore his favorite shirt to school. Of course, Fred made fun of it. "You're wearing a baby shirt!" Billy knew his shirt wasn't a baby shirt. He had a baby sister. Babies hardly even wore shirts. They usually wore pajamas, and they definitely didn't wear cool orange shirts with trucks on them. Before Billy said anything, he looked at Fred. Fred's shirt had a bear on it. He had paint on his pants, and his shoes were untied. Fred didn't have any other friends besides Billy, and it would be easy to make fun of him. But Billy knew Fred's shoes were untied because it was hard to keep shoes tied. He liked Fred's bear shirt. And they had been painting that morning, so everyone had paint on their pants. So Billy tried something new. "I like my shirt," he said bravely. "It's not a baby shirt." "Well, your pants have paint all over them," Fred said. "So do yours. And if you keep being mean to me, I won't play with you," Billy said. Billy knew nobody else wanted to play with Fred. Fred knew it too. After that, Fred wasn't mean to Billy. In fact, once he stopped being mean, Fred became a really cool guy. Just like Billy.
Hi kids, so here is a quiz for the little bully. Question number 1. Fred couldn't stop laughing when he saw Is it A, Billy's new glasses? B, the book Billy was reading? C, Billy's red shoes? Or D, the drawing of Billy's family? Circle your answer or point to your answer. Very good. The drawing of Billy's family. Question number 2. Billy didn't want to tell his mom and dad the real reason that he, A, was crying on the bus, B, wanted to go to Fred's house, C, didn't want to go to school, or D, couldn't find his new shirt. Point to your answer. Correct, it's C, didn't want to go to school. Question number 3. What did Fred say when Billy wore his favorite shirt to school? Is it A, you're wearing a baby shirt? B, the shirt is too big for you? C, I see a hole under your arm? Or D, you look like a girl in that shirt? Point to your answer. You're right, letter A, you're wearing a baby shirt. Question number 4. What did Billy see when he looked at Fred? A, Fred's ears were dirty. B, Fred had food on his face. C, Fred's shoes were untied. Or D, Fred looked sad. Point to your answer. You're right, it's letter C. Fred's shoes were untied. Now our last question. What did Billy say would happen if Fred kept being mean to him? A, the teacher would tell Fred's parents. B, Billy wouldn't play with Fred. D, Fred would get a timeout. Or C, others would be mean to Fred. Point to your answer. You're right, letter B. Billy wouldn't play with Fred. Great job, guys. Now let's keep going with our next video, which would be life lessons.